A lot of students ask me how to structure their IELTS Writing Task 2 essays. Sure, they know they need an introduction and a conclusion, but what about the body paragraphs? You know, the ones in the middle. How many should you write? Stick around because today I'll be telling you whether you should be using a 4 or a 5 paragraph essay structure. When it comes to IELTS writing, coherence and cohesion makes up 25% of your score. That means it has the same importance as grammar or vocabulary. That's amazing, right? Consider that it takes many years to get good at using grammar. But you could learn the perfect essay structure in just one day. And you'll see why it's so important to know how many paragraphs to write. Different textbooks and teachers will tell you different things, but generally they'll tell you to write a 4 or a 5 paragraph essay structure. Why? Well, if you write fewer than 4 paragraphs, you're probably not dividing your ideas up very well. And if you write more than 5 paragraphs, you're probably not developing your ideas because each paragraph will be too short. Or else maybe you've written hundreds and hundreds of words, which is also not a good idea. For that reason, 4 or 5 paragraphs is just right. But which one should you choose? Let's say you're asked to write an answer to this question. Well, a 4 paragraph essay structure will probably look like this. On the other hand, a 5 paragraph essay structure would look like this. So, which one is better? The answer is, it's personal. If your grammar and vocabulary and so on is good enough, you could write either a 4 or a 5 paragraph essay and get a band 7, 8, 9, whatever. In other words, either essay type is suitable. What is important is that each of your paragraphs has a clear aim and that you don't stray off topic. There are some instances when a 5 paragraph essay structure would be better. For example, when you have a 2-part question like this. Or a problem and solution question like this. However, for the most part, they're both adequate. So what's my recommendation? I personally teach my students to use the 4 paragraph essay structure. It's a little bit easier to learn, a little bit easier to use, and there are only a few instances when a 5 paragraph essay structure would be better. I also feel that with a 4 paragraph essay structure, it's easier to develop your answer more fully. Whereas with a 5 paragraph essay structure, you often find the paragraphs are too short and the ideas are not adequately developed. For example, including explanations, examples, and so on. Let's say you have an advantage and disadvantage essay question. With the 4 paragraph essay structure, you can devote one of the body paragraphs to advantages and one to disadvantages. Simple, right? It's the logical way of answering. You'll find most of the IELTS Writing Task 2 questions do involve this one thing or another. You've got problem, solution, advantage, disadvantage, agree, disagree. So really it seems to make sense to use the 4 paragraph structure, introduction, conclusion, and your 2 body paragraphs. So the final verdict is, it's up to you. It's a personal choice. I think the 4-paragraph structure is a little better, but it really is a matter of personal choice. Whichever one you prefer, practice, 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 and when you go into the real exam, I'm sure you will do fine. If you're looking to improve your grammar skills, you may know I wrote a book this year. The book is on sale on Amazon, but you can pick up a free copy, a digital copy, at my website, www.TED-IELTS.com. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again next week.